All right, there we go. Hey, chat, welcome back. And I'm playing Pokemon Leaf Green again. This time, though, we're doing post game, and I was gonna play Fire Red, then I realized, you know what? I gotta wait. Hold up. I got to start recording. Uh, I'm going to play Fire Red later. Maybe do the rest of the grinding for the quests. Because as we are now, we are 41. We got Charmander already, so all we need is the rest of the Fire Red stuff, which is here. Yeah, I have it loaded onto this Switch too. I had it on my Switch 1 when I used the trade, but now I have it here. So besides that, I've also tried out Pokemon Violet on Switch 2, and oh my god, it really is. This is crazy to say. So, besides that, we need to catch some mons. You got the unicorn, you have the quick claw. Okay. You have sleep powder though. And toxic. Alright. So I'm gonna go around and catch anything that I haven't caught already. So we need to get 60 Pokemon just to unlock this. Wait, whoops. Is it just the Caterpillar I don't have? Right? Oh, I don't have Pidgey? Okay, that's fine. Okay, let's just go up to Viridian Forest. And like, a small thing, but I do like how Y is the same as select and X is the same as start. Because in the DS games, that's when they changed the control scheme a bit. You got more face buttons. So yeah, it's one used for something. So they made X be the menu. Start was the menu, select was like the rest of your item. But later on they made X a menu and Y be register item, which was that was kind of cool. But then, like, you know, back here and back to Gen 3, and now I'm like, oh, okay, doesn't really matter now. Actually, let's move myself. Let's move me. I'm playing this game again. Look down here. I'm going over to the end, and let's move chat. Here we go. So since I am playing Leaf Green, I know that Weedle is like quote unquote rarer. You know, it's not actually rare. Okay, good. It's still there, so I can just go to the Cerulean City now and just catch some mons that way. So I'm not exactly doing a living next, even though I wouldn't mind. But at the same time, I don't need to. There's my Abra, which I don't need, thankfully. Bellsprout, which I also don't need. So the good thing is like most of these mons that I just don't need because one, I'm not doing a living dex. I'm just cleaning Pokedex just regularly. But also, we can evolve some of these guys later. Well, catch their evolved forms at a much higher level, and just like level up 1 or 2 times, and that's it. I think like the cool thing is the tricks. Like I know the money trick and the EXP farm trick too. Like people talked about the Nugget one. Since like near Nugget Bridge, talk about this one where you basically lose to the Rocket Grunt, and because you get your Nugget every single time you get past, and that is an amazing farm early game. But you see, that's only early game farming, and if you want something that you can do post game still, that results in a lot of money, which you don't have to lose for. All you gotta do is stay in one area. There's a much better way to get money in this game. I guess the only problem is that when it comes to money, Gen 3 and under, it isn't really a great games for money. It's like, yes, there are tricks to getting good money, but we're not in Gen 4 yet. When we get there, oh my god, it was so easy to get money. Especially compared to actually this game, because home games that wasn't really that hard. A lot of the items they just give to you or you find. Here it's like, okay, catch these amount of mons and then you get this item. Actually, yeah, I think that's the only thing I needed here. Yeah, really. The rest of them I can just evolve just fine. Oh, since we're here, let's just serve. I'm really not encountering anything. Like, it ain't hard just to encounter something. Oh, you always got to fish. Probably just fishing. Let's see. Let's do this one instead. Okay, what I do know is that Kingler, if I remember correctly, has a better spot. Well, that's a good spawn. There has to be at least one place we can find just a Kingler. I don't have to worry about grinding Krabby. Let's see. Wait, Stata. Yeah, it's down there actually in Future City. Okay, cool. And Gyarados is basically everywhere, isn't it? Alright, let's keep trying with Super Rod. See if I could get it. The big problem though, I gotta go back and buy balls. A lot of them. It's like, well, I'm already here. Okay. Found it. Okay, cool. Also, another thing I miss Gen 4 and up. There's no like there's no like what? How I put this? Like there is false swipe, but there's no like real easy access to false swipe. You can't just buy it. I didn't want to do that, but okay. Alright, so does the good rod still do anything? Do I have to just go to another place? Yeah, I do. Okay. Alright, next place is Vermilion. Let's see, since we're here. Wrong Mon. Or am I thinking of different game? Maybe I am. Have you? What else could be down here? Was it Ekans? No. Actually, no, it is just a Meowth. And there is probably one more that I'm missing. No, right, it's a version exclusive. Oh, it's version exclusive, right? It's Psyduck. Psyduck does appear here, but it's version exclusive. Okay. But I have to go down anyway. Did this right sell balls? No. What can I sell? You don't suffer much. Nope, okay. Alright, so here is where we need to be. We need to get Knight of Spearow, actually. Oh wait, I probably should have bought Pokeballs. Well, no, I should buy Great Balls first. Because like they're the best in terms of cost effectiveness. It's taking to like Gen 9 to lower the cost. I would actually just say repels, but surprisingly, Gen 9 doesn't really have repels. Yeah, Gen 9 doesn't have repels at all, which feels so weird. It's like, well, I want these mons to run away from me. Here's the Pharaoh. I got a Mankey already. Let's just evolve the Execute. Since we're already here. Do you have any stones left? Let's see, just call me off. There's Slowpoke. Magikarp, Tauros. Alright, let's trade for that, what's it? Ding? Farfetch'd. Farfetch'd. I forgot the name. It's Farfetch'd, people. Well, that's it for that. Let's evolve with stones since we're already here. There's another one down. Now we gotta need a queen. Oh man, think back a couple weeks ago, just how hard it was just to find Neo Ren Mail. I committed to it. Like, I know like Nidoran Mail is easier to find than Fire Red, but I want to play Leaf Green actually. I think that is my preferred version, is Leaf Green. Let's put you back. Whoops. And you. Okay. That's what I need stones for. Oh wait, no, I need another Abra. Just for Mr. Mime, which I just remembered. Well, I can go back later. Right, see, 4. Let's go with 34. Alright, let's go here. Now, we gotta get Drowsy out of my way. I have Hypno already. I need you too. Let's see, I need Drowsy. I'm gonna Sandshrew here. I also need Diglett and Dugtrio. Which I can't just Repel Trick that. Alright, next up is Drowsy. Not Spearow. I said not Spearow. I don't need Spearow. Yeah, I don't need 2 Sandshrew. Alright, give me 1 second, chat. I'll be right back. Come on, man. Drowsy is not that hard to find. Unless I already caught it. I know I caught Hippo, but I didn't catch Drowsy yet. I'm getting trolled by birds. There's so many birds. Come on, give me the thing I want. Go away. I don't want you anymore. I got a Spearow and I already traded the Spearow away. I don't need a bird. I need a Baku. Oh my god. How many birds are there? Well, okay, don't answer the question. The answer's a lot. But how many Spearow am I going to see if I get Drowsy? If one of these end up being a shiny, I'll catch it. But since none of them are, this ain't worth it. At least not Spearow, but still. Oh my god. I'm so mad. Just give me the Drowsy. Just give me the Drowsy. That's all I need. It's the Baku. The tape here. That's what it is, isn't it? Anteater. I'm sick of this crow. Go. Go away. I don't need you anymore. But what is Drowsy's encounter rate? Genuinely asking. It's like 10%, isn't it? 10% for this route? And apparently 99 for this thing. Hold on, let me go to Ballpedia. Oh god, man. Can't believe it. There it is, finally. Yeah, sleep powder, right? I mean, insomnia, okay. Alright, so we can now catch it. Okay, let's see. Out of all version exclusive, I'm only missing one. I'm missing the Staryu line, but that's really it. Okay. Alright, so thankfully, I don't think I need that much off the decks. Okay, let's see. Need to look forward to the decks. No. No. Let's see if I can find it. Wheat green. Pokédex. Um, okay, here it is. Strings, trivia. No. Pokemon, there's that. Alright, there we go. Here's Gen 1 decks. Oh wait, I can't catch it. Can't catch Dugtrio yet. It's like highly unlikely that it's gonna show up. Oh well. We just dig out of here then. Or escape ropes. I think I have escape ropes. Excuse me. We can come back to Dugtrio later. Where's this not located again? In between Vermilion. Oh, I may have to use the rods. Okay. Alright, let's get the work up. Here we go. Alright, so we need to catch a Poliwag and like 2 Poliwhirl. Oh, whoops. I even kept track. How many Pokemon do I even have? 53? Okay, we're close. No. You're only like 1 level higher. Plus, Poliwhirl can be easily caught. Come on, Poliwhirl. There we go. Oh wait, whoops, I forgot to put you to sleep. Yeah, my bad. Come on. Alright, this should be easier. So I haven't been saying much because I'm gonna focus on this. But I want to try YouTube streaming eventually. Because I still have the plugin for it. Really, I had the plugin to stream for YouTube. Maybe multiple targets, but I want to try YouTube streaming eventually. Just so, you know, maybe I'll just stream Balatro. Who knows? I might have like already put up something there. Alright, 1 more Poliwhirl and we're good there. Let's see, after that, I'll be a Poliwrath. And then we will have to... I'm not taking enough. Yeah, we gotta trade for that Jinx. Yeah, Poliwrath and Jinx. Yeah, we're probably just gonna catch a few more Mons. I don't think there's really like that much trading left. besides getting a Slowbro for Lickitung. So now we gotta go back to Cerulean City. So another thing we could do is buy Porygon, but we can't exactly do that yet. Because the problem is with buying Porygon is it costs a lot of money, and if anything, we can use that money later than just now. But the money for Porygon exactly, because we can buy Porygon whenever. With just to fill a slot, nah. Oh, I'm already here, so I might as well just get the Abra. I mean, there are easier ways to get an Abra, actually. I mean, I'll just buy it, probably. I'm not gonna bother going after the Jodomons. Unless, well, no. Even then, I still don't feel like completing the, Gen 3 decks, because Gen 3 decks, like, it's so hard. It's like, do I really want to do that? No. Completing a regular Pokédex is good enough for me. I don't want to worry about just getting the mods and just this game and Coliseum and XD and trading them all to Emerald, because they're all going to be here. So it's like, that's kind of a waste. And I already found it, so I might as well just take it. I got no idea if I have a higher level Weedle. I probably didn't. Yeah, let's just buy the Abra instead. And let's go to Celadon City, since we already have a Poliwhirl with us. I think that Muck appears in Celadon, but it's like a rare encounter. Alright, let's see. We do need a Firestone. We need Thunderstone. We need a Waterstone. Wait, yeah, we actually need two. Extra okay, I'm thinking like, hold up, is it here? Is it I was thinking of a different game. I'm like, oh wait, since I'm going to be playing Fire Red anyway, I might as well just buy the stones there and sleep all the mons there. Or at least buy them and make them hold stuff. What's in the middle? That's a healthy jinx. Be kind to it. Okay. So next we need here it is. Oh, anything I can push up here? I don't know. Unless it really is just Grimer. I'm not blessed so he's in the PC. Oh we can just save time by not going back to the center since we already have Poliwrath here. And it sucks too. Like I like Poliwrath. But Poliwrath has like a great typing, but Chaotic Hill does it better. I think it's just what Poliwrath stats. Something along those lines doesn't make it like as desirable. Oh, wait. Okay. I see coughing, but wasn't there a different mon here? Wasn't Grimer in Celadon City? I thought it was. Yeah, I probably can't do that. Just these links. Iron Leaf Green. Hey, why did it go back? There we go. Mansion. Celadon City Super Rod. Oh, okay, you just surf, and that's where you find it. Oh, that's a 1% encounter? I got lucky. I got extremely lucky. That's a 1% encounter for a level 40 mon. So of course, the 1% encounter here is Grimer with Rod. Well, let's just see. It's easier to catch later. The primer. 28 and 30%. Muck and wheezing like 5%. I mean, I guess I'll keep trying. Oh well. Wait, we don't have cut. Okay, couple away. There's some mons here. We need Vulpix. Found it. Remember correctly, doesn't this thing have Roar? Oh, I think that's Growl. If Growl has Roar. Alright, let's see, after this, we can evolve that with a Firestone, which I did buy. Okay, that's it. We're done with the requirements. Now guys, you get to play the post game. Now we got Ninetales. And yeah, I gotta play through Fire Red on my own. Like I got Bulbasaur, so I need to trade that over. But I think I just want to play through the game again. Well, I don't think I can speedrun it. I'm just gonna play through the game casually. And that's mainly just because I don't really speedrun Pokemon at all. Or at the very least, like, beat it quickly. And they like a nice casual route. So, I think might be a bit before I go back and actually, you know, play this. Again, just with the decks. Well, we get national decks now. It's too bad though, you can't complete it in this game at all. Like, it's funny, they re-released this game. Oak still says like how much of progress on the national decks, but you can't complete it because like the rest of the games aren't here yet. But I feel like they knew that, so they just had to leave it in. Even though it's a really big grind. Keep in mind, just getting this dex is a grind. All of it, really. Justice decks and rest of just regional decks in general. So imagine how bad it would be to complete the national decks with all of Gen 3's requirements. And you have to do like a few post-game side quests. Which I think I need strength for. If I do need rock smash, that's not the worst. I'm gonna need waterfall later. Let's see. And I'm going to get all the rare candies just to help me finish for Dragonite. Cause oh man, the Dragonite. Here I was actually thinking of putting Dragonite on my team. Alright, so we gotta beat these rocket grunts just to unlock the game. That's right. Move this. Okay, there we go. They're not actually that high of a level. Eradicate. Well, yeah, it really made it like the accessing the post game is like the hardest part. Or it's just tedious. That's really it's just tedious. Because the rest of it isn't really that bad. Just a bunch of trainer fights. And like as soon as I figure out how to unlock the post game, I got kind of happy. Well, also I hated it because I'm like, what? Why? I gotta do all this. I didn't want to do all this grinding. Like it was just tedious. Also, I just find it funny. It just says develop amnesia conveniently and forget everything you heard. I'm like, oh. Let's get big to build some EXP. Look, it's almost leveled up. Let's let it have this. I felt nothing. Oh, chat. So I played Uma Musume recently, right? And don't ask me about the CM. Look, I don't want to talk about the Aquarius Cup. I'm gonna need dirt horses, except like, you know, Haru and what's her face, Pasa. I got Teki Shuttle, but I don't have Falco. Which I guess Falco is like the real MVP. I don't have Smart Falcon. And I was thinking of using that ticket to pull on her, because like there's a Uma selector you can buy, but apparently it doesn't come out until tomorrow, I think, when the new scenario comes out, Track Blazer. So I'm just like, oh well, that kind of ruined my plans. I was gonna make a Falco since she was new for me. I wouldn't have to use, I don't know, I guess Haru. Which I do like Haru, but I only got regular Haru. And I'll train her for both Dirt and Mile, because she doesn't have an A attitude in Mile. Unlike the new year Haru. To which I found, okay, like someone like me has to deal with that. Nice. We know what, that's fine. Alright, well, string puzzles. So now that I realized that, okay, we gotta worry about Track Blazer, because that only comes out like post Track Blazer. The Uma selector and the card selector. But to be fair though, well, before I pulled, I was just worrying about both of those. At the very least, the Uma selector was the one that I care about the most. So what was it? The Uma selector, I had no idea who I was going to use it on, but I thought, okay, Falco, because I want another Dirt Uma, so I won't have to use, you know, Haru or Pasa. I mean, Pasa's not really that bad, but I don't really want to make her plus Dirt. Like, she already has B in Dirt. I mean, so does Taiki, but. So I figured, okay, use the selector for that, but I don't have it. Well, I can't get it because it's not out yet. So I figured, all right, let's just make a team for the Aquarius Cup. And well, early on, I tried doing parent farming because there was a couple videos that came out about like a good way to parent farm. Now, granted, Track Blazer was on its way, but we didn't have a date, so we were still like less than a month away. Plus, we had the cup, and the cup is like before Track Blazer even comes out. So I tried parent farming. I think it was a front runner. Yeah, it was like, okay, the best to make is El Contrapasa, but make her a front runner. It's like, oh my god, I gotta do dirt, front running. I mean, at the very least, with Taiki Shuttle and Haru, it's just make those two get their dirt up. With no Haru, we could get dirt and model up. I gotta worry about getting Pasa's dirt up, front runner up, like all the way from G, like 9 or 10 front runner sparks. I'm just like, oh, no, I don't want to deal with that. But I decided, you know what, let's just do it. But even before that, the first thing I had to worry about was getting Highlander. Yeah, it's in here. Which was the worst part, because come to find out that Highlander is not really good, not really easy skill to get. Like, the best option is Manhattan Cafe or Highlander. I'm like, the Manhattan Cafe SR stamina card that I have, that's the best option, because it's not Rice Shower. Because like with the way that it works, like getting skills, you realize that skill hints like doesn't always give you a skill. But you also realize that after getting that skill hint, the game rolls for what's basically a chance to get you a skill. And with her, with Rice Shower, she has like 9 different skills. Ghost Ship also has Highlander, which is like 16 different skills. Granted, one of them is like groundwork too, but there's an easier way to get groundwork. I really wish there was an easier way to get Highlander. So getting Highlander, I used Rice Shower, especially since like, you know, she's also like a. It's like I didn't remember about Manhattan Cafe until like later. Well, I was also like, you know, parent forming just for skills, right? So I used Daitaku Helios, and the thing is, Rice Shower kept giving me Straight Descent and Daitaku Helios, which is a really good card just for the skills. For this CM, she has an event that just guarantees Straight Descent, which is the opposite of what I wanted. But what I wanted was Highlander. The problem was Highlander, like at its best, was on Manhattan Cafe, because I'll put Manhattan Cafe in my deck, and I'll have to deal with Rice Shower because she's already a member in these Unicup. So that's like at least, very least 2 chances when I train with them, especially like, you know, with any Unity balls to burst, not even just burst, just train. Because of her, that's like 2 different Umas that give me that. But with Rice Shower, it's like 1 in 9, and even then, because if you don't have her as a card, you have to hope she gives it to you. And with the way the balls work in Unicup, it is picking between a lot of different skills. So you want to do it like the regular way, which is get a skill hint. Manhattan Cafe is the best because that is like 1 out of 6 skills, and even then you can hope you actually get it. Get to learn a skill I hope that skill is Highlander, which didn't happen for me. So I realized, okay, I have to wait, man. Let's put you up front now. Oh, okay, whenever I'm doing parent run, and we just get Highlander, we also get Umastan, which surprisingly I got managed to get Umastan play sums over and head on just fine. Like it took me a few tries, but I managed to get some Umas with those skills. Also, I realized that was a bad pause. Sorry. So I figured, well, I think I'm just gonna have to use what's it? Saiyan Sky for this, because I'm going to be doing a front runner of Highlander anyway. Or at the very least, like I made a family tree, so the best to use was Pasa. I didn't get anything. And even if I did manage to get Highlander doing run the runs, I wouldn't be able to spark it. So it'd never be a spark, which sucked. Because Umastan I managed to get fine because the King Halo power card. Plus I managed to spark it. We need to cut, so I'm just gonna use. Yeah, I'm just gonna use Victory Uppercut. Also, it is nice hearing Johto remixes in this game, but it is just so weird, especially since, like, you know, there aren't that many Johtomons in these games. And it doesn't matter. So the best thing for me to do, I just figured, okay, I kept training my parent runs, and I realized, oh wait, I'm trying to get certain skills on a Uma, and not all of these are going to pass down. And then, like, I realized with some of the Umas I'm using, I'm only using like Takeshido Haru as an encloser and Pasa as a front runner. I realized, hey, wait a minute, some of these skills ain't going to pass down anyway. Plus, some of them I wouldn't have with cards because you can just easily get skill, not skilling cards. What's it called? Borrow cards. Putting me borrow slot, which, like, okay, just like my on top gun for speed, which gives you head on, that's cool. And then you have groundwork for Smart Falcon. And it's like, I was like, hold up, what else did I need for just these? Because of just how annoying it is just to get certain skills. I'm trying to put all these skills on these Umas. I realized, wait a minute, I am I'm doing going about this like way too hard. Like, y'all really need all these skills with me? Like, yeah, it is like a good idea for the build, but I'm not gonna need all these skills. So I can just, you know, ignore it. Uh, rare candies. Swing pearls. Thank you. Strength puzzle here. There's a rare candy here too. Oh, sunstone. I don't have blossom, so it's whatever. Remember correctly, I think this is the guy that has no, not this guy. I think like here we can find another rare candy. I mean, I'll take it. So I thought to myself, okay, let's just not go too crazy. Thinking about a good parent build just for this run, this cup. Plus, I had a Tucky Shuttle with Highlander. That was it. I think it was just random. I had it. Every time I tried to get Highlander, I couldn't just pass it. Couldn't spark it at all. So I just stopped worrying. And then went on to just training the Umas. Okay, it wasn't. But just training the Umas also kind of sucked. Because I wasn't able to, you know, get some good skills or even just a stat thresholds. I couldn't get some of them. Like, you have to do all that? No, but it is like a good thing to follow. Plus, it's like, look, man, do I really feel like going into this cup with like 1,000 power? I don't even have 1,000 speed. It's like I'm whip maxing. I ain't whip max. I'm just power maxing for most of my team. Like, none of them are like over, or at least like close to 1,000 speed, and some of them have too much wit. Like, I hit the stamina threshold just fine, and of course speed, but I want to get like 1,000 speed and power. So now I decided, you know what, fine. Let's keep training them over and over again. But I got so burnt out of parent farming, and just actually training the Umas wasn't really it. So I just decided, you know what? My birthday came around, and then, like, you know, these games came out, so I just decided let's just play these instead. Like, I'm gonna skip them out on it, just play Pokemon, of course. And well, I love these games, and I don't love almost. I mean, I enjoy it. Look, I enjoy enough to play almost every day. Just for dailies. So I think that speaks how much I just enjoy Musume. I just decided, well, you know what? Fine, let's just make every time I'm gonna do dailies, let's try to make a better think a better Uma. And honestly, it looking at some of the win rates for some of my team, I realized, oh wait, for these Umas, the first three, like, you know, one for each character, like Haru, Pasa, and even like the old Taiki I made before a like they had a guy somewhat. Well, okay, they didn't have a guy, but I was waiting for like another content creator to more content creators to make more guides. Instead just one of them had a guide for the cup. But it was like the previous cup wasn't over yet. They kind of just do that just to, you know, do it early, which is like, okay, cool. But also, if it was like the one person, I'm like, okay, I have to wait until more of them come out just so I can, you know, look for any trustworthy ones. Also, no, I don't remember the puzzle. I'm just gonna brute force it. Okay, it's up. It's been a while. Okay, I think it's left this time. So it's up. This one's probably left. Right. Down. Yeah, we get it stolen from us, and now we have to take a large track back. Okay. So now I realized, okay, so the next cup is coming up. Like, folks, Track Blazer, and it's like, okay, I gotta get ready for Track Blazer, which is apparently like extremely hard. Like, apparently it was so hard that it just made like the JP fan base at the time quit. I think that was a story around it. Like, most of the fan base just quit. Musume. I was like, oh, okay, that's reassuring. Like, see, I have no idea if that's actually a joke or did it actually quit. I want to believe that's a joke, but I do think some of them probably did quit. I mean, I do need it, but okay. Oh, I thought I imported him. Okay, well, fine. I'll fight him. Next is Grimer. So okay, I'm ready for Track Blazer, mostly just because usually whenever they have a new scenario, you also have missions for those. So you not only get, like, you know, titles and points and stuff, you also get carrots. And considering, you know, adding in their daily giveaway plus the giveaway they had today, just like a few hours ago, plus the event that's happening, I want to see just how much of that event I can knock out before Thursday. Because Thursday, you know, Friday, because Friday is the day that Find Motion banner, card banner goes away. And chat, I had like the best luck and the worst luck with that banner. So I was just planning on getting 3 LB for Find Motion. Well, okay, at the very least, 2 LB, then no, actually, it was 1 LB. I wanted 2 copies, and then the rest I would Spark. Spark is 200 points, so I couldn't get because free pulls. I didn't save some carrots. I saved enough carrots. I saved like 12,000 carrots, but the problem was just that I spent some carrots early because I needed cards. Like, you know, I need cards just to make myself better. Upgrade, found an upgrade. Okay. Oh, we're getting the thing now. Let's see. Another thing that I wanted, I was just planning on just getting just that. I wasn't planning on getting Kawakami Princess, but of course the game just decided, you know what? You can have Kawakami Princess. Look, I already had 1 copy of Kawakami Princess, which it's a good Teams Trials card, but besides that, it's okay. There are just better cards, especially Speed. So I decided, okay, let's just roll all the carrots I have now. Hope I get at the very least 2 copies of Find Motion, and then maybe not MLB, but at least 3 LB her later on. So Kawakami Princess, I had like 1 copy already. The game decided to troll me and gave me like 6 extra copies. Well, 5 extra copies. So if I didn't have 1 earlier, I would have maxed out by then and cleated. And so yeah, I ended up not only getting MLB Kawakami Princess, a speed card, I also managed to get 2 extra copies of that for Rainbow Cleats, which was my first SSR Rainbow Cleat. Oh, whoops, I did the same thing. I just don't Rainbow Cleat stuff at all. Cause like, why I click cards that I just don't use? Wait, was that the wrong one? Okay. Whoops. Never mind. I got a big pearl. That's money. Of course you look up. Of course you look up. Okay, so that's the bad luck. The bad luck is me getting MLB Kawakami Princess plus like 2 extra cleats worth of cards. The good news is how many SSRs I had. Besides those 6. So I managed to get an extra Yaino Meiteki, which I managed to get like earlier, like maybe like what last month or a month ago. It was just random SSR. I'm like, okay, that's cool. Cause I know how good of a parent card she was. I don't know if she still is, but she was. Also, I managed to get. Let's see what I don't remember what else I got. Like in terms of like anything new, but I did get a new Fine Motion. I don't have Fine Motion, but I managed to get her at like I said, I was planning at the very least 1 LB. I managed to get 2 LB instead, and I think it was just then I realized, oh wow, oh god, I realized, oh wow, my luck for pulling for these cards, and even though it's not like I'm close to maxing, but I haven't gone to pity. God, I'm dumb. Sorry, chat. I'm yapping, so I just don't remember the right place to go. No, it's this one. Wait, no. Oh, okay. Go in between. There we go. All right, we got Sludge Bomb. It took this long to get a decent poison move. Too bad I'm not really going to use it. I mean, I could give it to Victreebel, but So I got lucky with my Fine Motion pulls, and I still got, after these carrots and after the cup, I will at the very least have 1 more pull. Which I'm happy about, and I'm hoping my luck with this banner so far, at the very least, will lean towards Fine Motion instead. And If not, I don't get an extra fine motion, and at the very least, another Kiyosan Black. That would be like the, you know, the big paw. I guess maybe that is Benny the Monkey's paw, but I don't really think so. Because like I'm happy, like after looking over my deck and everything I pulled like in the past few months, I'm pretty much set for a while. Because even with Track Blazer coming up, the only thing people keep saying is like, okay, if you don't have Naruto Top Row, or if you can't, max it out, don't pull it all. Which is, fair. I'm not going to. And the reason why I'm not going to is because, one thing, I'm free to play, and two, a scenario link card like that may just not be worth it in the same way that what's her face was worth it. Rico, which I'm glad it's at 3LB, that Rico Kashimono card, which isn't bad because having the 3LB SSR is considered to be good, like really, really good. For me though, it was near the end of the cup. Like you only had like a month or two left of the Uni Cup before Track Blazer comes out. So like, okay, you know what? I'm not really worried about it. Like I have 3LB Kiyosan, and given the ticket and the selector. Well, not that ticket. The both selectors, the free one and the paid one. I'm going to be at 3LB Fine Motion. Now, whether or not to use it on Fine Motion or Kiyosan Black is the other thing I'm worried about. Because I also have Super Creek, but she's a like 1LB. So I'm thinking to myself, okay, if I do decide to go through with one more pull, and I get lucky to get one of those two cards, at least at the very least, Kiyosan Black or Fine Motion, I'm thinking, do I buy the page selector? And even then, who would I use it on? And my thought process was, okay, maybe Super Creek, since people keep saying that, like, that is the card to, that's the next card to get max limit break, especially if you're free to play. If you want at the very least 3 cards to do it for, it's Kiyosan Black, Fine Motion, and Super Creek. Now, granted, Fine Motion is going to get power crept by Mature Ramon in like November or what's it, November or oh god, getting November or December, whichever one. Okay, I just thought, well, you know what, that's fine, that's actually fine. And the reason why is because that's like months saved up of carrots, and here I am just thinking, I'm not gonna, like, even if I do save up enough carrots for it, I'm gonna pull some stuff anyway. Most likely. It's probably just cards, because in terms of Umas, I got nothing to pull for. Like, the only thing I think I would pull for was gonna be Mahono Bourbon Valentine, and I did. I think I don't remember using pulls. I think I maybe used like 1 or 2 pulls for that. I don't remember how many pulls I did for Mahono Bourbon Valentine. So I just said, well, if I wanted to, I could get her as a decent front runner. But that's a decent front runner. She's like the easiest to build front runner. Like, she could be the best front runner to build because just how easy her kit is for front runners. Also, like, okay, I gotta do a Falco too, because like I want another dirt Uma. I don't have, like, what I do have, I don't have much to use. Like, not just for like a dirt Uma, like some Umas I just don't have. Like a lot of them just do the same running styles and distance. Like, even not factoring in just how good an Uma is, seeing so many Umas under pace as a pace chaser in the medium and long distance, I'm just like, I'm not really the biggest fan of pace chasers because of like they usually require more stamina than anything. Now, granted, I just like thought like a few months ago, but still, it's still kind of, I don't want to say it holds true, but it's also like with some of these guys, they do so many long, like they can be built for long. It's like, yeah, because they have like a B in long, they had to do at least, at the very least, one long race in their career. Okay, I'm good. So the thing I was thinking of was almost every time I had to run for a Uma that has a B in long, I'm like, oh no, they have to run the Arrakinian, don't they? And true enough, they do. And then I have to worry about not just that, but if they're a pace chaser or not. I'm like, oh man, there's so many that just run longs and mediums and pace chasers. Like, is there any more that doesn't do that? And you know, sure enough, there is. But then, like, so I don't worry about what's meta. I just use like Umas that are probably considered to be good for cups when it comes to cup training. And even then, I don't really care that much about cup training. Reason being, I've only been trying to do it seriously for like 3 months. So I just decided, well, what do I want? And then like come tomorrow, Trackblade is supposed to come out, and learning that you need to be a mile racer just to make sure that some of your Umas can have a good time. Or at least not a hard time. Like you have them at least C, you're good. And it was like, oh, so like, unlike Uni Cup and URA finale, apparently the Track Blazer scenario, you are more suited. You run mile, mediums, and longs, and that's basically because you get like a lot of points. We're doing certain races. I'm like, why? Like, that's fine, really, it is. But they didn't say like, you know, some Uma like Sakura Bakshino, which is that's like one of my favorite Umas to run is Sakura Bakshino because just how easy her career is. You just set her to the front and just go at it, especially like 6 speed cards. I used to do that, but no. only did that once just to, you know, unlock something. So my thought process is, okay, need to have Umas that are better at certain, what's it, certain certain distance. I'm like, okay, fine, that's whatever. I think I got a few, but to be fair though, there are some Umas that I just don't want to run. Like Rice Shower, King Halo. Oh my god, I don't want to run either one of those. Like, I don't mind running them, but I have to remind myself, oh wait, you got this part and this part, and then apparently like Naruto Taishin, which I don't have, which I do want because she's considered like to be like, you know, one of the best enclosers ever. It basically said, yeah, you have to do like a move down event. Look, you're saying if it's just one event to worry about, then sure, but the thing with, well, maybe she is an incredibly moody horse, but Rice Showers is very moody. King Halo just has, is front loaded with medium races, and then later on she just says, now let's do sprints. Which at that point, I'm just like, no. Like, you basically got, what, 250 or close to 400 stamina by that point. So it's like, I'm already set for the you know, the URA finale for medium, which is like 400 stamina. So, and not only are you just built for a different distance, two different distances, you are also you have to worry about you know, mediums early on, then you have to worry about sprints and miles, which you are more than capable of doing. And given that I ran Haru, figured, you know, running a sprint or mile as a late surger isn't the worst thing. In fact, it's not that bad. But oh my god, I have to deal with so much. Anyways, we did it. We got the national decks and we locked the post game, the rest of it too. So now we could freely catch as many monsters as we needed. And I got to give Musume at the end. So of course, there was no talking about the game itself, but I've been through this so many times. Also, I want to say thank you guys for watching. Also, that TikTok that I made about the Pokeflute trick, look, I just made it as like a short, and I just decided let's just talk about it because I don't know if people know this yet, because this game re-released again a few weeks ago. But the best I could say is thank you, but also, oh my god, I did not expect to get over 5,000 views on that one TikTok. It's just a tip. It's not really a trick. I named it Pokeflute trick, but it's not really a trick with the Pokeflute. It's just, it's the tip that a lot of people knew, especially like, you know, then, which I'm guessing does work fine because this game did re-release. But I released that as a TikTok a couple days ago. I didn't expect it to do that well. But I wanted to thank you for, you know, that anyway. And I really enjoyed that. That was this is a nice stream. So what I wanted to do, well, we can finish the rest of the decks later on, because I think that'll be better to do later on. That's not now, actually. At the very least, the next short is recorded. It's basically another clip from yesterday's RE9 stream, but I got the rest of the footage for the for Balatro recorded too. So I can make more Joker Origins, which apparently people did not know about the Banner one, which I didn't know about it either. But apparently Banner is a thing in the Swiss card games. Yas, I think it was called, and hey, that's the name, and I tried to pronounce it. So we're gonna rate someone now, and thank you guys for watching. You know, watching the streams and TikToks and YouTube Shorts and whatever, all my stuff. Very happy for, and I hope to see you guys next time. Goodbye.